Warning, 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 warning. You have now entered a realm you cannot escape. You cannot escape. Welcome to the future of podcasts. M.O.V.E is about to begin with your hosts, Patient Zero and Nikki P.
What up, everybody? What's going down? Let's jam out for a minute. I'm in a good mood. Hopefully, you guys are in a good mood, too. We got Nikki P coming. No worries. She's going to be here in a minute. A little under the weather. But still doing the damn thing because she's a trooper. You know how it is. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. One time, I'm going to time that and see if I can break my record each time. You are now tuned in to the hottest podcast across the land. The hottest podcast across the globe, and definitely the hottest podcast on YouTube Live, baby. The hottest YouTube Live show on YouTube. How about that? The hottest podcast on YouTube, point blank, period. Simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. As simple as that. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. And if you don't know, you better Google us. And if you don't know, stay tuned, and you'll soon find out. Ladies and gentlemen, This is Mixture of Variety. I go by the name of Patient Zero. Give it up one time. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Give it up one time for the studio audience. All right. Studio audience in the building. Big shout out to the studio audience. Yes, indeed. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another show. And that rhymed. Cheers to you guys. Yes, indeed. I found the mug. I thought I lost it in the move, but I found it. Oh, yes, indeed. So glorious, isn't it? So glorious. It's the little things in life. What's going on, guys? What's the Friday night vibes like? Let me know. It is Friday night, and that's what we always have the show every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. It's a live stream, or if it's not a live stream, for some reason we can't do the live stream because we got busy lives. If for some reason it's not the live stream, we just have a live premiere, a YouTube live premiere. So either way, the party starts 9 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, and there's a couple ways that you can find us. Way number one. You can go to youtube.com/C, like channel, /Mixture of Variety Entertainment. One more time for the people in the back. You can go to youtube.com/C, /Mixture of Variety Entertainment. I know, it's a mouthful. That's what he said. But that's the way to find our channel, okay? That's one way. Another way is just go to YouTube. You can just go to YouTube and type in Mixture of Variety Podcast, or even just Mixture of Variety. You see how easy it is? You see how simple we make it for you guys? It's really that simple. Type in Mixture of Variety on YouTube, and you will see our channel. Boom, our channel will pop right up. You will see my giant forehead. You will see Nikki P's gorgeous face, and that is our channel. Click on that, and you can see that we have 20 episodes done on Season 1, 20 episodes done on Season 2, and this is Episode 6 on Season 3. So welcome to the show. Welcome. If you guys don't know what the show is all about, and you found it however the fuck you found it, I don't know how the algorithm works on YouTube. Sometimes you just see it on the side, as a suggested video, and sometimes you just hear about it word of mouth. However you got here, welcome for the 60th time. But however you got here, I'm going to explain what this show is all about, just in case you don't know. Mixture of variety. Mixture of variety entertainment. Actually, hold on. This is going to give people I don't want to give people a fucking seizures. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Wait for it. Nope, way too bright. There we go. Nope. I just don't want it to blink. Sorry. I'm kind of new using this remote, but is that good? Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. M.O.V.E. So the reason why I had to do that, besides so you guys don't get seizures, Mixture of Variety Entertainment. That stands for M.O.V.E. And you can see us all across the board. The last way that I forgot to mention that you can find us, besides the other two ways, hopefully you guys were paying attention. The easiest way is if you were following us on IG. I definitely recommend you following us on IG, because that way you'll see some of the craziest banners of your life. You know, some of them, hopefully you don't get butthurt. If you get butthurt easy, you know, maybe you shouldn't. But if you follow us on IG, at Mixture of Variety, that's at Mixture of Variety. If you follow us there, all you have to do is click the link in the bio. It'll take you right to the channel. It'll actually take you to the most recent show. So it'll take you to the most recent show and the most recent episode that we put out. It'll take you right there. And then obviously from there, you can check out all the other episodes and the entire channel. It is a mixture of ideas and a variety of topics. Okay, it's a variety show, which equals Mixture of Variety. It is a total variety show, and we talk about anything and everything. We truly do. We truly do. We can talk about anything from mental health and addiction to having sex with gay, midget, aliens, and everything in between, ladies and gentlemen, everything in between. And that actually includes a lot, but some of the key topics that we talk about, some of the main topics that we talk about are mental health, addiction, mental illness, sobriety, recovery. Shouts to everybody in recovery or that's sober. I got 3 years coming up at the end of March. Woo woo! Yes, indeed. Yeah, you can clap it up for that. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that. You know, 3 years is a big fucking accomplishment. You better believe I'm going to be doing a couple of shows, audio show and YouTube show. And that's another thing that I forgot to mention is that we also have an audio show, which I'll get to in 1 second. But so we talk about that. We talk about mindfulness. Let's do a mindfulness breath right now. I have this bell right in front of me, and I'm going to hit this bell. And when I hit this bell, I just want everybody to stop, pause for a second, remind yourself where your feet are currently planted. That's what mindfulness is all about. And let's take a slow, deep breath. Here we go. Doesn't that feel amazing? Sometimes you got to do that several times a day, you know, just to calm yourself down, bring yourself back in the moment. And there's nothing wrong with that, especially with this crazy world that we have going on today. Everybody should do that as much as possible. All right. So we also talk about aliens, conspiracy theories. We talk about relationships. We talk about sex. We talk about current events and news and so much more. And that's kind of what we're talking about today. We're talking about current events and news, but we're only talking about good news stories. Good news stories only. And the reason why we're doing that is, first of all, we haven't done that show in a while. But another reason why is because I feel like it's needed. There's so much chaos and anxiety and depression and madness and just craziness going on in this world. And that's just every other syllable that comes with it, or every other synonym that comes with it. There's just a lot going on in the world. And I feel like, or we feel like, that this is a perfect opportunity to just take a break from that and just have a distraction. I mean, we consider this hour a distraction anyway. We want you guys to put the world on hold and just have some fun with us. With our audio show, we get more into the nitty gritty and we talk about stuff like we don't hold back. You know, on YouTube, you have to hold back a lot. And there's only certain things you can say and certain points of views that you can say. You feel me? You can only talk basically about, like, have a liberal perspective on things. But with our audio show, we're able to, go all out and go balls to the wall. With YouTube, we have to be careful, but, that's all right because we'll save that for the audio shows. But for right now, we just feel like this is a show that's supposed to be entertaining. We're supposed to, you're supposed to put your life on hold for an hour and come join the party. And we try to entertain you guys. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to be talking about good news stories from across the globe. Only good news stories. Okay? There's so much going on in the world. Like I said, I just want you guys to be, at peace. I just want you guys to get a little distraction and just, a little laughter and everything that comes with it. Just remember that all the chaos that's going on in the world, the only thing that we can control, the only thing that we can manage is ourselves, right? So the things that we can control, like our thoughts, our feelings, and how we react and respond to things, those are the things that you have to pay attention to. Stuff that's outside, that's going to give you fear or panic or anxiety or anything like that, you have to just let that shit go. And I know it's easier said than done, but you just have to let that shit go, and just bring it back and focus on yourself in that moment. And that's another good thing, a good reason why we talk about mindfulness a lot. And I talk with my hands a lot. Talk about mindfulness a lot, and I talk with my hands a lot. Can you tell by now? So yeah, real fast, we do have an audio show, and the audio show is Mondays and Wednesdays. Wednesdays is mainly our sex show. Mondays is Manic Monday. We hit you with rapid fire topics, unless there's a certain thing that I want to talk about, and I just do that myself. Nikki P joins me on Wednesday. Sunday is Sunday Spirituality. I did want to say Sunday Spirituality is usually around noon, but we actually have a bonus episode that I did with my sister that we are actually going to be premiering on YouTube on Sunday. And that's just another distraction, another just a fun, thing that we did. It was the baby food challenge. And I'm not going to say much more about that, but just make sure you tune in. It'll be a live premiere on YouTube this Sunday at noon. And if you need a reminder, follow us on IG at Mixture of Variety. I will make sure to be promoting that shit for Sunday at 12 p.m. noon Eastern. All right. So with that being said, there is a small disclaimer. And the disclaimer is, if you are hypersensitive or get butthurt easy, this podcast is definitely not for you. Sick and twisted dark humor, vulgar uncensored language, and politically incorrect conversations are just some of the things and fun you'll hear on Mixture of Variety, which means listener discretion is definitely advised. Oh, shit. Oh, there she is. There she is.
What did you say?
Granny.
What did you say? Huh? What?
What up, Granny? That's Granny. She's the third co-host of the show. Let me just break down Granny real fast. If you guys don't know, oh my God. If you don't know, now you know. Granny is an untamed wild animal. We love her to death. She came to the show all the time with her aide. We didn't realize that she has Alzheimer's and dementia. We realized that she was up here all the time, and we roped off a little VIP section for her, which is really the Alzheimer's and dementia section, and we put her in there, and she loves it, But then we found out that she has gang tats head to toe. We caught her in the parking lot a couple times before the show, and she was doing every drug imaginable. I'm talking about DMT, while smoking crack, while doing lines off a guy's dick, and smoking weed right before the show, and then she comes in like nothing ever happened. And we're like, God damn, Granny, you are too much. You are unhinged. This lady's unhinged. But we love her. And we thought it was kind of hysterical. Well, one day she thought she brought a 3-foot dildo to the show. And it wasn't even a sex show. She just brought it with her. Just her companion. 3-foot dildo. We couldn't believe it. We laughed for hours. And we knew then and there that we needed to make her a co-host of the show.
What?
We had to do it. We just had to do it. She was just too hysterical, and we loved her for that reason. But the number one reason we had to make her a co-host of the show, we knew that the stars aligned and we knew that it was meant to be, ladies and gentlemen, is because her 100th birthday was on our 100th audio show podcast episode anniversary. So our 100th show. Our 100th show was on her 100th birthday, so we knew it was meant to be. Granny, we love you. Oh, shit, ladies and gentlemen, we have some breaking news. And the breaking news comes in the form of a segment that we like to call Mini Holidays. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, mini holidays. Why? Because every day is a holiday.
I like turtles.
And we do like turtles. You see, we try to do things a little bit differently. If you guys, are brand new to the show, you're probably like, what the fuck is going on? But we have to stand out. There's a lot of people that are doing this exact thing and trying to do this exact thing and trying to monetize off YouTube and trying to succeed on YouTube. And we're trying no different. We are no different. We're learning English, and it's a beautiful thing. Rosetta Stone has taught me well.
I like turtles.
And it's a beautiful thing. We just got to stand out somehow, some way. Right, studio audience? That's right. Yes, indeed. All right. So the breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, is not the actual breaking news that's, happening with Ukraine and Russia. And by the way, thoughts, prayers, energy, focus, anything I can give, anything I can put out there into the universe for all the people, the Russian people and the Ukrainians. I'm not even just going to say the people from Ukraine because there's a lot of people from Russia that don't want that shit to happen anyway, and are totally against it and are doing their own protests in Russia, which is huge because protesting is illegal in Russia. So that's huge. So I just pray for that whole region. I pray that this thing doesn't get completely out of control. If something happens with one of the NATO countries and we have to get involved, I mean, it can really escalate quick. But for right now, bring it right here. Right now, bring it right here. Next week could be a whole new ball game. Next week's show could be a whole new ball game. All right. So the breaking news is these mini holidays. And the mini holidays are a beautiful thing because there's something celebrated every single day. And they're just little things no one really pays attention to or knows about or cares about. Some people don't care about them, but we care about them. We try to celebrate them too, because by the time this show is over at 10 p.m. Eastern, we have 2 hours to try to celebrate. And you'll see what I mean in a second because we're going to get right into it. It is Friday, February 25th. Wow, this is the last Friday in February, guys. The last Friday in February. And why I say that, because I don't want to forget, there's not going to be a show next week because your boy Patient Zero will be in Florida for his birthday. I'm celebrating my birthday week. My birthday is actually March 2nd, but I'm going down the 1st until the 7th, so there will not be a show next week. I'm addicted to this shit, so I might pop on, do an audio show on my phone or some shit just because I'm crazy like that. But either way, there will not be a show next week. So now a lot can happen. A lot can happen in 2 weeks. So let's just pray for the best. But anyway, last show in February. Here we go. February 25th. It's International Stand Up to Bullying Day. I feel like we've done this one a lot. They have that a lot. Something similar to it. It's also Let's All Eat Right Day. Let's all eat right. Let's just all eat right. Save the brownies and the cakes and the cookies. Just put that aside for right now. Just for today. Let's all eat right day. But then the next one is National Chocolate Covered Peanuts Day. I don't know how you can celebrate both, especially not at the same time. Sometimes you can do that with these mini holidays, but National Chocolate Covered Peanuts Day. There you go. They're actually pretty delicious, I must say. It's also National Clam Chowder Day. Big shouts to Nikki P. I know she likes that shit. She's going to be happy that it is National Clam Chowder Day, and maybe she actually celebrated today. I'm not sure. Nikki P will be joining us in a few. That tea is banging. The tea tastes better when it's in the Yes Indeed mug. You know what I mean? All right. It's also National Skip the Straw Day. That's good. A lot of places, I think New York is one of those places that are actually got rid of plastic straws altogether. And you have like those hard paper ones. I think it's a good idea. I mean, whatever. I guess there's like a massive amount of non-biodegradable plastic straws in these landfills and whatnot. And hey, whatever we could do to help the environment a little bit, maybe a lot of bit, that might be a huge help. Maybe it's bigger than I actually even realized. But National Skip the Straw Day. You guys should skip the straw anyway, every day. Pistol Patent Day. Pistol patent. If I had a pistol, the patent would be Patient Zero Glock. Patient Zero Glock. That would be the patent. And it'd be like this big, but you shoot it and it'd be like a bazooka. And it just blows you back. All right, let me stop. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's also, this is perfect. It's also Quiet Day. We just celebrated Quiet Day. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we're going to go out with a bang. A quiet bang. For this beautiful last Friday of the month, last Friday of February 25th, 2022. Please give it up one time. Give it up one time. I apologize if you guys are watching me for the first time. I do touch my eyes and rub my eyes a lot. It's because of the medications that I'm on. My eyes are really dry. You guys probably didn't need to know that, but if you're watching more than like 2 seconds of the video, which hopefully you guys are, that's the reason why, and that's what goes on with that. So I say we get right into it. The meat and potatoes of the show, as I call it. Did my alien head go out? Let's see if it comes back on. What happened? Come on, alien head. Come on. Don't get scared. Don't be shy. This thing is weird. I swear to God, it has a mind of its own. It'll go out. It'll go out. Oh, there you go. See? It'll go off. It'll go on. It'll go off. It'll go on. I don't know the settings or anything. The remote never works, and then sometimes it does work. Sometimes it works when it's unplugged in the batteries, and then sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't work at all. That's the story with the alien. And then it went out already. It went out again. All right, so we do have a lot of these good news stories, and if you're just tuning in right now live, big shouts to you guys that are watching live. I appreciate you guys so much. Please spread the word of this podcast. If you like what you see, if you like what you hear, please spread that shit like the Omicron variant. I think we have new variants coming out soon, so we have another thing to worry about. So whatever variant you want to spread it as, please spread the word. Okay, just tell one person about the show. It'll touch my heart forever. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Our subscribes go up. Our subscribers increase. They go up every week. So we're very happy about that. And we thank you guys so much for doing that as well. Because, if you're a subscriber, then you're in the know. In the 411, you know exactly what's going on. You are officially a mixer if you are a subscriber. And we can monetize on YouTube probably by, I would say, if the watch hours continue to increase like they are and the subscribers continue to increase, I would say we'll be able to monetize by May the latest. So that'll be a banging summer for us, just to come, hit the summer like that and start monetizing and then just go crazy with our videos. That would be amazing. All right. So let's see what we got. As we're waiting for Nikki P. Let's see what good news stories are out there. I picked a website. It was funny because when I'm talking to people about like the show that we're doing today, the topic that we're doing today, people are actually asking me like, wow, you actually found good news? Or wow, you actually found a website of good news? Yes, they do exist if you search for them. You're just never going to find them on the mainstream media. You see, the mainstream media doesn't get ratings off of good news stories. The mainstream media gets ratings off of negative news stories. And actually, speaking of that, going back to last Monday's audio show, I actually said just that. I said, all talk about the war and all talk about Putin invading when he didn't even invade yet and all that, and trying to stir up all this commotion. They're just doing that because they want the ratings. The advertisers know that. The mainstream media knows that. Fear sells, ladies and gentlemen. Fear sells. I mean, just look at the C virus, which I can't even say. That's the shit that I'm talking about. That like I want to just talk normal to you guys, but I can't because we're on YouTube, and sometimes I forget that. Sometimes I do forget that, and I'll just blur something out, and you have no idea how difficult it is to upload a show like that, because once the show is complete, once you do a live stream, if you guys don't know, they will comb over in detail basically everything that you said, and it's crazy. It's crazy that they just pick out certain words, pick out certain phrases, obviously anything copyrighted, so it could be a process, but we're not going to talk about that right now, because we are going to talk about good news stories. Good news stories. Like, for example, Shaq buys large family a new van and then tips struggling waitress $1,000. Now, the thing is like, if I was Shaq, I would be doing the same thing. If I had buku bucks, if I had a retarded amount of money, too much money, like, I'm saying, like, these elites, the cat, I guess he would be considered elite, just the amount of money that he has. Maybe not. I think you got to be in the billionaires club to be elite, not just a million or a couple million. He probably has like, I don't know, half a bill maybe. I'm not sure, but that's how you have to live. I heard something really good the other day. It said, somebody asked the person, does money buy happiness? And the person said, yes, but you have to give it away. So, like, that's how money buys happiness. You get it, especially if you have buku bucks, and you just give it to people that are in need and donating it to wherever nonprofit places or whatever. Like that feeds your soul. You know what I mean? That's a better feeling than any materialistic thing. You know what I mean? Than any materialistic anything that you can get, because that actually feeds your soul. Speaking of selling, he sold his home to pay for his granddaughter's education. So internet strangers bought him a new one. Okay, so a story like this, if you're going to sell your home to pay for your granddaughter's education, you already know, maybe you don't know, you already know you're putting that out into the universe. And if you're putting that out into the universe, that is called karma. And that karma will definitely come back to you. And the thing about karma is that you never know when. So if you put out bad karma or bad juju or bad whatever, bad energy even, you do bad things, you do negative things into the world, eventually you're going to get it back. In some way, shape, or form. Oh, Earl Grey tea. Thank you for asking. Okay, this is wild. This one's wild, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to mention that just the other day, since today's the 25th, on Tuesday, right? It was 2/2/2022, which that already is wild. Wild. I actually found out, because I didn't realize myself, I actually found out and realized that in Army time, military time, global time, whatever you want to say, like the 24-hour clock instead of the 12 hours, at 10:22 p.m. Eastern would be 22:22 instead of 10:22. Get it? On a 24-hour clock? You follow me? So it would be 22:22. So I tried to take a picture. I tried to take a screenshot on my phone, but it's actually a delay. I went to the site where they had the military time, and I missed it by 0.1 second. I wanted to get 22:22:22. Anyway, that was unfortunate. But the reason why I'm saying all that was a major day. I mean, anybody that follows numerology, anybody that follows astrology, anything like that, and we actually have to do a show like that too. We haven't done an astrology show in a while. and connecting the dots with numerology. That would have been a good day. But anyway, the good news story and the pretty fucking incredible, amazing story is this baby might be the return of Jesus, ladies and gentlemen. This baby was born at 2:22 on 2/22/22 in room 2. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, just give it up. Thank you. Just give it up, because that is unreal. That is unreal. I don't even know where this is. I'm not going to click on it. I'm not sure exactly where that is, but wow is all I have to say. Wow. That is pretty fucking incredible. And on his second birthday, it's going to be a big deal. On his 22nd birthday, you know what I mean? Anyway, that was wild. Answered prayers. Answered prayer for the family. Let's see. Nothing short of a miracle. 2-year-old wakes up mom and saves family from fire. So a 2-year-old wakes up the mom, who then wakes up the entire family, and there's 5 kids. Can you imagine? That could have been an absolute disaster. I mean, every time I think about the fire that I was involved with and the reason why I was displaced and the reason why I had to move, I am thankful and grateful every single day. Are you kidding me? Because I just had severe smoke damage, and I lost most of my stuff because of the severe smoke damage, and I couldn't go back there. I couldn't, I had to relocate. But where the fire actually was, like my neighbor's apartment, dust and ashes was left, and they lost a couple apartments. Actually, they lost everything, and it could have been a lot worse. I mean, we all got out safe and stuff like that, but you never know. If this 2-year-old did not wake up the mom, who knows what would have happened. Boater who fell into ocean swims 5 hours at night with the help of an angel seal. Wow. Wow. That one made me smile. That's pretty intense. A boater fell off the boat into the ocean and swims 5 hours, probably holding onto the seal that was like pulling him. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. These are the unbelievable, positive, uplifting, motivational stories that you'll never hear in the mainstream media, and I'm just so happy that I can bring them to you. So happy about that. Wales trials guaranteed income for foster youth turning 18. Okay. Animal control officer saves 45 cats from fire. All right, that's awesome. You guys know cats are my heart. Cats are my favorite. Her dying mom loved Bambi. Bambi was her favorite thing in the world. Talked about Bambi forever. On her deathbed, her daughter brought her a baby deer. Wow. Brought her a baby deer. I mean, like a real baby deer. Wow. How sweet is that, first of all? But what a way to go. You know what I mean? If you're going to take your last breath and you're just like petting a deer knowing you're going to die in a couple days. Let's see. Oh, this is huge. I heard about this story earlier this week. A dream come true. Sophia Girau is Victoria's Secret's first model with Down syndrome. That's incredible. That is amazing. I would say, I would say it's long overdue. But either way, whatever. Long overdue. It happened now, 2022. Here it is. And she's gorgeous, She's gorgeous, probably inside and out. How a stray kitten saved a struggling restaurant from closing. Okay, well, we don't need to get into the story. Basically, what I'm doing right now is I'm just reading like the headlines. It's only an hour show, and we only have 25 minutes left, so I'm not going to go into each one. But let's just keep it moving. Belgium approves a 4-day work week. Wow. I might have to move there. Well, actually, no, that's like over where all the drama's at. So maybe not, but maybe soon they're not going to have any work week. You know, who knows? 4-day work week. All right, fantastic. Former college roommate donates liver to friend he hasn't seen in 21 years. Wow. I mean, I definitely feel like sometimes when you hear these incredible stories that everything in this universe is meant to be just how it is. You know, when people say it is what it is, I say that all the time. It is what it is. I really feel like not just what you put out there you get back, but just like it's almost like everything is set already in the universe and we're just going by living it. We're just experiencing it, right? I always say we're spiritual beings living a human experience. Well, this human experience is wild. You know, you go 21 years, you haven't seen this person, and then you happen to see this person you haven't seen in 21 years, but you knew 21 years ago it was a college roommate, and that's the person that donates the liver. Incredible. What a world. What a life. What a world. Be grateful for every second breathing. Woman delivers flowers to widows every Valentine's Day. You see these angels on earth? There are angels on earth. Who would think to do that? Who would think to do that? Widows. Multiple. It doesn't say just one. Multiple widows. Every Valentine's Day, this woman delivers flowers. That is the sweetest fucking thing I've ever heard. That just gave me like goosebumps. I mean, you guys feel it? I hope you guys are feeling. I hope you guys are getting something from this because, like I said, this is a distraction from real life, but I want it to be more than a distraction today because of all the shit that just unraveled this past week, and everybody's so high strung and stressed out and crazy. These are the type of stories that touch your soul, and these are type of stories that you're not going to hear on the news. So thank you for tuning in, and thank you for watching. And I really hope you get something out of these stories. Former NFL star Jared Veldier gets job in Michigan school cafeteria. I mean, you know, some of these are whatever. Barking dog helps rescue man from sea. So I guess the man didn't know where to go exactly and was kind of, you know, whatever. You guys can picture what happened after that. Let's see what we got on the next page. I'm not sure exactly how many these are, but I think we have plenty. All right. So we have another girl with Down syndrome. Girl with Down syndrome in North Macedonia gets bullied, and the president walks her to school. Oh, the president walks her to school. Not saying exactly how often and how long of a walk, but that's still amazing. That president. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Oh, it was president. What did I say? What did I say? Principal? Maybe even if I didn't say principal, I was thinking principal because it was walking to school. But it was actually the president. The president of the whole country. Okay, that makes it a little different. Sorry if I said that before. I thought I said principal. Dolly Parton's Dollywood to cover full tuition for all employees. I mean, another one, like these are the people that are they look at all this money that they have and they just know that they need to make a difference in somebody's life or people's lives or just in general giving it to foundations or paying off tuition or you know whatever it is. Like these are the people that are I don't know how to say it, but like These are the people that are supposed to have money. These are the people that are supposed to be successful in the sense where they're actually making a lot of money and then they can help all these other people. 75-year-old man secretly returns garbage cans to garages. Okay, I mean, I'm assuming like maybe on the whole block where they live. I don't know how far he goes with that. Billie Eilish stops concert to help fan get an inhaler. That's okay. A paralyzed man with a severe spinal cord with a severed. Sorry, I'm butchering these. A paralyzed man with a severed spinal cord has been able to walk again thanks to an implant. I mean, goddamn. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. It's all about the implants. That's what she said. How a lost dog brought an entire community together. Okay, that's the story that I would have to click into. I apologize. This is fantastic. Her dad passed away recently. So her favorite NFL player took her to the daddy-daughter dance. Say that 3 times fast. Daddy-daughter dance. So her dad passed away recently. I mean, like, really? Like, these people are great. He didn't have to do that. He had better things to do. Maybe not better things to do, but he had other obligations and whatnot. You know what I mean? "80-year-old walks through blizzard to rescue stranded motorists." An 80-year-old walks through a blizzard to rescue stranded motorists. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There are angels in the skies. There are angels on this plane. There are. They're all around us. Some of them take the physical form just to do shit like this. What 80-year-old do you know that could do that or would do that? Amazon delivery driver shovels snow for 90-year-old woman. Absolutely. These stories are amazing. These are really touching my heart. I hope they're touching your heart too. I mean, are you kidding me? Especially Amazon delivery drivers, you've seen them. They have a route that they need to stick to, and they have a time frame that they need to stick to, and that's just what it is. I mean, just like FedEx and UPS and all of them. But you have to be at certain places at a certain time. I mean, there's no fucking around. That's why they run up the driveway with packages. Or that's why, some of them fucking throw packages, and some of them are just lazy and they'll stick them in, the mailbox or by the mailbox or something like that. I'm sure it's not even a lazy thing. I'm sure it's just like, fuck, I have other places to go and other drop-offs to do, other deliveries. But goddamn, stop, hold up, 90-year-old woman living by herself. I'm going to shovel her whole driveway. And it's a decent-sized driveway, too. It's not like a dinky little thing. Wow. God bless that person. Philadelphia man rewards kids for helping elderly man off bus. All right. Kid sneaks his self-made book onto library shelf. Now it has a years-long wait list. Wow. Sometimes you just gotta, you gotta do what you gotta do. You got to make things happen. You got to make those moves. You can't be waiting for anybody else. What? Waiting to get my book published? No, I'm just going to put it on the library shelf. And now it has years-long wait list. Incredible. Mail carrier notice. Mail piling up and saves resident's life. This is just complete awareness. Complete awareness and being mindful of what's going on, because there are several mail carriers that will just continue to dump the mail. I've seen it. I've been to places. I've been to apartment complexes. I've been to whatever places that I lived where the mail would just keep piling up. This mail carrier, however, saved the resident's life. 2 brave men rescue woman from apartment fire. Okay, I mean, that's pretty amazing. But these brave men, what they're not showing you is they live in the apartment complex, but they live one floor below them. So they help this lady that was above them, and they pull them into their apartment. Pretty wild. Steve Irwin's family have saved over 90,000 animals. It's just amazing to see how, even after his death, the entire family, and I guess the zoo that they own or they work for or whatever it is, I don't know much about it, the entire family has dedicated their life to animals and saving animals and making a difference. 90,000 animals, ladies and gentlemen. Teen rescues 2 boys who fell into the frozen lake. The Chiefs fans donate over $300,000 to Buffalo Children's Hospital. I mean, what? How does that even happen? Why would the Chiefs fans donate to Buffalo? I don't know. I just don't know. Let's see. We can probably knock out one more page. I apologize about Nikki P. Like I said before, she's under the weather, coughing a lot and stuff like that, and really can't talk anyway that much. So I apologize. She obviously doesn't look like she's going to be coming, unless she's going to pop in really soon in the next 15 minutes. But she will be back, ladies and gentlemen. She'll be back. What date is that? That is, remember, because next week we're not doing a show. So she'll be back on the 11th. She'll be back on the 11th. Unless she pops in any second. All right, little girl takes her first steps. After doctor said she would never walk on her own. And the little girl said, fuck off. Went like this to the doctor and took the first steps. All right. 6-year-old boy gets hit by a car while saving little sister. Oh, my God. Pretty dramatic. Street musician whose drums were stolen gets a new kit from Metallica. Can you imagine that? A street musician who probably is just banging on whatever. I mean, a street musician is basically those people that will use buckets as drums. And some of them are so incredibly talented. Go to New York City or somewhere just on the road and they're just banging out. But I guess these street musicians actually had a pair of drums, whatever, gets stolen, new kit from Metallica. Betty White Challenge, I don't know what that is, raises $12.7 million for animal shelters. I don't know what that challenge is, but I love hearing about all those challenges. And by the way, speaking of challenges, don't forget, we have the baby food challenge. It was disgusting, but also hilarious. The baby food challenge is a bonus episode. It's on YouTube. It's going to premiere as a live premiere, 12 p.m. Eastern, Sunday. All right, so Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern, it's going to premiere, and the link will be in the bio. If you follow us on IG, at Mixture of Variety, that's at Mixture of Variety. The link will be in the bio. Otherwise, just go to YouTube and type in Mixture of Variety, and you'll see it right there. Definitely very comical. Lost 10-year-old girl survives 18 hours in blizzards by hugging a stray dog. Oh my God, that's so cute. Aw. Football coach sends team to shovel snow for the elderly. Hey, all right, that's time well spent, Football coach said we're not practicing today. We're going to be shoveling snow for the elderly. That is always a good idea. If you live in the Northeast, you live in the Midwest, you live in anywhere where you get heavy snow and a large amount of snow, it's the best thing that you can do for these old people, because what are they going to do? They're going to either pay somebody to plow it, and sometimes that could be, that could be a lot of money if you don't know somebody around the neighborhood or something like that, or you have these kids do it. Rapper with Down syndrome is making his dream come true. I kind of want to click that, but I don't know who that is. Do you guys know who the rapper is with Down syndrome? There's a lot of Down syndrome people on this list. Big shouts to them doing the damn thing, Mind completely blown. 1,000 fin whales spotted near South Orkney Islands. 1,000. I don't know who counted them, but 1,000. Maybe they actually did count them. Tom Brady surprises brain cancer survivor Noah Reeb with Super Bowl tickets. You can see this kid is dressed out in Bucs gear, obviously the last team that Tom Brady will be playing for. He has Bucs gear. He's got the number 12. He's like a huge Tom Brady fan, and he has brain cancer, and he survived it. And Tom Brady said, well, guess what? You're going to the Super Bowl. Sweetest act of kindness I've ever seen. Electrical company pays little boy for his help. I don't know exactly what that is. I don't know exactly what the sweetest act of kindness was. Dutch supermarket chain opens slower chat checkouts in an effort to combat loneliness among the elderly. Oh, see, again, helping the elderly is where it's at these days. Actually, anybody, any special needs. Special needs doesn't have to be like intellectual disability, developmental disability. Special needs. If you need some needs that are special, you need your driveway shoveled, you need this, you need some conversation, you need a hug. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. That would be an awesome job. Let me tell you, that would be an awesome job. A chat checkout. So instead of just like racing through and people, behind that person being like, come on, what the fuck? I'm in a rush. Like, this is bullshit. How long are you taking? How many coupons do you have? You know what I mean? You just sit, take your time, and chill and talk to the elderly person. Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. I like to talk, as you can tell, so maybe I'll be good for that. I don't know where that is, though. 300 bales of hay donated to Kentucky farmers hit by tornadoes. Ladies and gentlemen, there are good people left in the world. Okay? There are angels among us, and some take physical form, but there are people, just normal people like you and me, that out of the kindness of their heart help others and want to help others and want to make a difference in this world. And those are the people that I tip my hat to, and I give all the props and all the respect, because these people are miracle workers. That's what they are. They're miracle workers. They are absolutely amazing to me. And maybe some of these stories kind of rubbed off on you. I'm hoping. Some of them gave me chills. Some of them gave me goosebumps. But I just hope that after this whole list, it takes one person to make a difference. It takes one person, one kind deed to do for one other person, and it'll cause a chain reaction. It really does. It truly does. And that's part of the whole karma thing too that I was talking about. One person, you do something kind for, hold the door, say hi to them, do whatever, donate money, to volunteer. Volunteer is a great one. Whatever it is. That energy is contagious. Man pays for 60,000 pounds of PEI potatoes to be sent to Montrealers in need. I guess those farmers needed some potatoes, so there you go. Anonymous customer. See, anonymous is always good too. Anonymous is where it's at, because a lot of people want to help somebody and they want to just be like, yeah, that was me. Make sure that you get the credit for it and stuff like that. There's not anything wrong with that, because you did still do a good deed, but that's all about the ego. That's where the ego comes into play. When you do something kind for somebody, like nobody saw, but you did something kind for somebody, and then you go home and you tell your family, your friends, and you put it on social media. It's just like you just defeated the whole purpose, because it's like, okay, you put it into the universe, you helped somebody, you did something good for somebody, but why you got to fuel your ego like that? You know, just let it be. Just feel good about helping somebody. Anonymous customer purchases guitar for kid who frequented the store just to play it. Okay. Bystander rescues 3 kids from icy pond. Deputies bring one back to life with CPR. Goddamn. Okay, that's something. 12-year-old paints memory peg dolls for people who lost their pet in a Marshall fire. All right, that's pretty cute too. You don't even have to spend a dime to help people. You know, you just do stuff either through volunteering, through just being creative, making something, doing something like that, and something so small. Something so small. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be anything major. Something so small can make such a large difference and can truly help somebody and completely change their life. It could completely brighten their day. It could be a memory that sticks with them for life. So please, I hope these rubbed off on you, and please just do me a favor and just do one nice, simple, kind thing to somebody. It could be after the show. It could be tomorrow. Let's just keep it moving. Keep that good energy flowing. There's a lot of negative energy and a lot of chaos and madness and depression and anxiety, like I said before, and uncertainty and a lot of fear and everything else that's going on. But that kindness, let's just bring it together. Remember that all we can focus on and all we can change and all we can react to is ourselves. So we have the power to make a difference, and we have a power to help ourselves and to help other people. It's a win-win. You know, it's a win-win. You help somebody, that person helps you. And then who knows, maybe your good news story will be listed on one of these on the websites. Who knows? I'm just kidding around. Make your own good news stories. Okay? You came to the right place for a distraction. And unfortunately, we're almost out of time. But make your own good news stories. You can make a good news story every day. And you never know when something so small can be something so big in somebody else's life. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mixture of Variety Entertainment. Thank you so much for sticking with me throughout all the shows, throughout all the seasons. And thank you so much for subscribing to us. Make sure to like and comment and spread that shit like the Omicron variant. Like I said, just tell one other person about the show. Boom, simple as that. Please don't forget about our audio show. We have an audio show on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Google, wherever you listen to podcasts. Wherever you listen to audio podcasts, that's where we are. You just have to go to the podcast section and type in Mixture of Variety Podcast or Mixture of Variety, and it'll pop right up. On Spotify specifically, go to Spotify under podcasts, Mixture of Variety, it'll pop right up. And they're usually really good as far as the new shows. So right after we upload it, it's on Spotify within 15 minutes. Monday night, between 9, 10 o'clock is the new episode. Wednesday night, between 9, 10 o'clock is the new episode. Friday night, 9 p.m. sharp. Don't be late. Don't be late. That's where it's at. 9 p.m. sharp is when the show starts. I should say 9 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern, because I know you guys are listening from the West Coast or other sides, of the globe. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember, our bonus episode is Sunday. We still have Sunday Spirituality that is posted every Sunday. You guys like that a lot. That's just a new episode. It's usually about 10 in the morning. But then we have a bonus episode on YouTube. Make sure to check that out. It's going to be the baby food challenge, and I guarantee that it's going to be a lot of laughs, and I guarantee that you're going to love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the show. I will see you next time. You have a wonderful weekend. This is Patient Zero signing out for Move.